SGA.
Let me shoot my. Hey, we can be the greatest, just like 2, 3, 1, 2 punch, like Shaq and Kobe. Know you the one like Penny Tracy, baby. Let me know where you at. Picking you up like it's a trap. I need you now, and that's a fact. Running my world like it's a trap. I'm just trying to show you what you've been missing. I see your future pursuing your shawty. I guess you can call it conviction. Loving you 24/8, no days out. The job isn't finished. Telling you it did it, so let me shoot my shot.
I'm going to learn Ty Jones shot.
Throwing it up, just let it drop. As if this one moment, so we got. Let me shoot my.
Just because he plays some defense. Over, no edge, switch. Over. Keep it just like this. Moderate. Stay attached. Never. Moderate. Keep him on that. Never. Gap. He doesn't get me. Bucks 2015. Shit, what?
Hi, everyone. We're happy to...
Shoot, did I do my settings? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. I did that shit so fast, I forgot. See, man, we just need a cool little 20-piece for SGA, man. Yeah, 25 game badge going right to Shea. Need that lightning line. Cleveland giving out free wins.
Have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. You look at the Suns,
and you know they want to win this game, not only for a redemption after losing the first time they met up, but also to be in a situation where they can still win the season series.
Here's Oklahoma City. And Wilkins now top of the key. And stolen by Dunn. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot.
Who the limit? How are you limit? Shit, he had him before. Oh yeah. See what I used to do with y'all. Fuck the threes. I'm stuck right inside 95 mid range.
The talent, the pace has never been higher.
And
78.
so it's
Or
the
he got
Suns getting on the
gold.
board first.
Something. Shooter, like shifty
Back to
shooter.
Johnson. And stolen by Dunn. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And it's Whitmore missing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's Wilkins on the wing. Johnson the screen. No good on the three. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A Thunder pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. SGA, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
On the wing, Johnson. Here's Ivicic. And he's good on the three ball.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And it's SGA penetrating. Count that one. SGA's got 6.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Wilkins, that's good.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the middle. Malawach grabs the miss. Suns trailed by 5. Goes up on the wing. And done with the slam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board. Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And Phoenix has possession. Launches it. Powell pulls it in.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Here's Hamilton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Payne for three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And SGA has got the ball here for Phoenix. Trailing by 4. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
To the right side. They set the pick. Here's Hamilton. Out to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. .26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And there's the drive.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Thunder out in front. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. There's the triple. Thunder with the rebound. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Fires the three. Miller grabs the miss.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Here is Riley. Scoreless thus far. And that one is hammered home.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. It's Wilkins with the drive. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And he comes up with the deuce. Ivicic has got his second bucket of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan. Tries again.
That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his third of the game.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. And so here's Phoenix. 8-point game. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Outside Wilkins. There's the pick. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the contest. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
The Thunder shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Suns trailed by 10. Down low. Here's Malowacz.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Wilkins with the stuff.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
And White slams it in.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
An efficient score, Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Outside Wilkins. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. No good from the wing.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trapped.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Good on the three-point shot.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Jenkins. And Jenkins throws it down.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
And the Thunder with some changes. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Riley. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Here's Ivicic. The trade. No good. His first miss after 3 makes.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ball, no good. The Thunder lead by 7.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good that time. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And he drives in. Powell with the steal. To the paint. From downtown. And Fleming pulls it down. Pass to Riley. And here's Jones. SGA surveying the defense. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get a shot off. A shot by Fleming, no good. The Thunder lead by 10. Powell outside. In the corner, it's Bane. Back to Powell. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Stolen by Ball. To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And slam dunk by SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Pass to Ivicic. And a miss there on the triple.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Here's Ivicic. The kick out to Bane. 2 on the clock. Off target from outside.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Outside, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking inside.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Outside, Bane. There's a good screen. Inside, Hamilton.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Fleming. Here's Riley. Rips it home after the terrific move.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's SGA. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Here's Ivasic, and the Thunder another 3.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to Fleming. Here is Riley. There's the screen. The shot by Fleming, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Takes it inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
He got waved. Good. Thanks for the crib.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Johnson in the corner. Murray with it. Down low. Wilkins outside. And shot on the way. Malawach grabs the miss.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Murray with it. Now SGA defending.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray. A point guard with major balance.
Pass the ball. Here is Riley. It's tipped. Stolen by Wilkins. A finish.
Oh, yes! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Outside for Murray. A shot. And again, it's Oklahoma City. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Fleming. That's good. And SGA with the assist. Fleming's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray, no good. The Suns trailing.
Under foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Sun substitution.
There's 18 seconds left for the third.
Matt, number 2.
For the tie, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And it's Murray penetrating. The layup missed.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the second free throw, good.
Taking 3 shots.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys,
Trying to get the hang of this
play for the Phoenix Suns. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points.
Oh, he's shooting. it's hard to get space right now. Seeing got lightning on.
Anybody's ballgame. The Suns leading. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Crafty move. 6 on the shot clock.
A lockdown defender with a 6'10 wingspan. Yeah, Murray creates a lot of problems for the other guards.
Into the lane.
Suns foul. Done. Second.
Go on ball minute stop right here.
First team foul.
Wilkins surveying the defense. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And priority number one has got to be the finish.
Stay behind the
not
three-pointer.
the fancy stuff. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Suns leading by 6.
Thunder foul. Wilkins. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Misses the jumper.
He keeps moving shot.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And a new group in here for the Thunder. And he banks in the lane. And the Suns lead by 9.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
To the paint. It's deflected. And stolen by Hamilton. Out to Powell. There's the 3. Malawach grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Bane. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
And the Thunder making a change here. And it's the Suns with the ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Thunder trailing by 9. Powell left side. And there's the call on Drake Powell. That's his first foul.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And Phoenix making a change here. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And again, it's the Suns missing. Powell left side. And here is Bane. Ivasic gets the bucket.
Never one to hold the ball. If Bane's shot isn't there, he just moves it.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Now White A 17-footer. Can't get it to go. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Thunder trailing by 9. Johnson outside. It's picked off. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped and stolen by White. Launches it. He'll tip it. Johnson outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Second team.
9-point game. Now White, 6 to shoot.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
It's a lack of focus, that's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless, but rules are rules.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Phoenix.
They had to battle for this one. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and they pick up the 2.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Puts it up from deep. So the Suns win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Hello.